Hello and welcome back to our news channel, students. Today, we are diving into one of the most powerful but lesser understood tools in our constitution called President's Rule. Okay, so if you have ever wondered what happens when a state government fails, like who actually takes charge when a state government fail to do the duties which is being accorded by the constitution. All right. And what does the president actually do? Well, students, today's episode has all those answers. We'll talk about Manipur, of course, and then why president's rule was imposed there, and what the constitution says about it, and how courts have protected democracy from misuse. Okay, so grab your headphones and a notebook and let's get started. Now, students, let's begin with this real story that's happening right now. Okay. Since February this year only, 2025 only, the Indian state of Manipur has been uh, under president's rule. Okay. Now, just last week, 10 MLAs, 10 members of Legislative Assembly from Manipur, they met with the governor and said, we now have the numbers to form a stable government. So please end president's rule. Okay. So the big question is, what is president's rule? Why was it imposed in Manipur? Can the MLAs really bring back the government just like that? So, to understand all these things, we need to go back to the Indian Constitution and specifically Article 356. Now, students, when I say president rule, it's like an emergency break in our democracy. Imagine a situation where the state government is not functioning properly, and it can be because of political fights, lack of majority, because we need majority. Okay, जैसे जैसे सेंट्रल लेवल पर क्या है पार्लियामेंट में, तो किसी भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को टू फॉर्म गवर्नमेंट दे नीड मेजोरिटी. Similarly, at state level also, in legislative assembly, any political party they need majority to form government. ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता ना कि अगर उनकी मेजोरिटी नहीं है तो आप गवर्नमेंट बना लोगे. तो मेजोरिटी इज इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर मेजोरिटी नहीं है लेकिन कोलिशन के साथ बना सकते हैं. सो बेसिकली फंडामेंटल जो एस्पेक्ट है वो यही है कि एनी government they need majority to form a stable government. And if in a state there's a situation, maybe a situation arises because of political fights, if the political party is not having majority at legislative assembly, or if there's a law and order crisis. Okay, so in such cases, the central government can step in and say, okay, the state isn't running as per the constitution. So let us take over for a while. And this is actually being done under Article 356. Okay, so Article 356 of the Constitution is applied when number one, कब कब अप्लाई होता है? सबसे पहले तो yes, नंबर वन सबसे पहले अप्लाई होता है व्हेन प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया डिसमिसेस द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. ओके, जो प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया क्या कर देते हैं? प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया डिसमिसेस स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, देन या फिर गवर्नर, गवर्नर हु इज द प्रेसिडेंट्स रिप्रेजेंटेटिव takes control of state administration, and the central government through the governor runs the state. Okay, but students, one more thing, this isn't a forever situation. It's like hitting pause and not stop. So here's how it actually works. Okay, so first, what happens? The president issues a proclamation to impose president's rule. तो सबसे पहले क्या होगा कि ऐसा नहीं कि अगर प्रेसिडेंट ने डिसाइड किया कि चलो जी ठीक है, स्टेट में मेजॉरिटी नहीं है, चलो प्रेसिडेंट रूल इम्पोज कर दिया जाए. नो, we everything is being carried out through a systematic procedure. So a president first the president issues a proclamation to impose president's rule. Okay, and proclamation this proclamation has to be must be approved by both houses of parliament. ओके, तो पार्लियामेंट के जो दो हाउसेस हैं, लोकसभा और राज्यसभा में, इसको अप्रूव करना होता है विद इन 2 months. ओके, विद इन अ पीरियड ऑफ 2 months. ऑल राइट. सो प्रोक्लेमेशन ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट्स रूल, जैसे प्रेसिडेंट रूल ने किसी भी स्टेट का, मतलब अभी हम मणिपुर का बात कर रहे हैं तो मणिपुर का सुन लो. तो मणिपुर का प्रोक्लेमेशन प्रेसिडेंट ने इशू किया, एंड इट हैज टू बी अप्रूव्ड बाय बोथ लोकसभा एज वेल एज राज्यसभा विद इन 2 months फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ इट्स इशू बाय अ सिंपल मेजोरिटी. ठीक है. एंड इफ इट इज अप्रूव्ड, it stays for 6 months, and it can further be extended for another 6 months at a time up to a maximum of 3 years. मतलब 3 years तक उसको extend किया जा सकता है प्रेसिडेंट रूल को किसी भी स्टेट में, है ना, कि 3 years तक maximum we can have president rule in a state. But of course they need approval every 6 months. So essentially president's rule is temporary. It actually, its main objective is to give time to fix the situation or hold elections. Okay, now the question is, why would a state government collapse? Right. See, there are many reasons why a state government might stop working. सबसे पहला क्या है, जो द रूलिंग पार्टी इफ इट लूजेस इट्स मेजॉरिटी ड्यू टू रेजिग्नेशन. अगर किसी एमएलए ने रिजाइन कर दिया, रूलिंग पार्टी के किसी मेंबर ने रिजाइन कर दिया, डिफेक्शन हो गया, किसी दूसरी पार्टी को जाके ज्वाइन कर लिया, सो इफ इट लूजेस इट्स मेजॉरिटी, then also situation can arise to impose president rule. And if there's a breakdown in law and order, like large scale violence or instability, like that we see in the case of Manipur. And also it can also be imposed if chief minister loses control and no party can prove that they have majority. And sometimes, a natural disaster or even severe emergency makes governance impossible. So that is also the case where president rule is imposed by the center. Now, in the case of Manipur, the reason given was that the security situation had become unstable and political tensions were making governance difficult. So, the central government imposed president's rule. And now the MLAs are trying to form a new government again. But students, here's the tricky part. This power can also be misused. Okay, it can also be misused. Even when Dr. B.R. Ambedkar helped draft a constitution, he said something very important regarding Article 356. He said that Article 356 will be a dead letter. Please remember this. He meant that it should never be used unless absolutely necessary. But sadly, that didn't happen post independence. Okay, like from the 1950s. Here you can see the examples. From the 1950s to the 1980s, Article 356 was used dozens of times. And it has been often used for even, political reasons. Whenever the central government didn't like a state government, especially if it is run by the opposition, it would impose president's rule and, dismiss it. So this actually hurt the federalism. फेडरलिज्म मतलब क्या होता है कि पावर्स आर डिवाइडेड एट डिफरेंट लेवल्स, है ना? तो अगर अगर सेंटर का मन आया क्योंकि स्टेट में कोई ऑपोजिशन पार्टी है तो उसको डिसमिस कर दो, तो दिस एक्चुअली गोज अगेंस्ट द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ फेडरलिज्म, राइट? दैट फेडरलिज्म का मतलब क्या है? दैट द स्टेट शुड हैव द फ्रीडम टू रन देयर ओन अफेयर्स. So thankfully, Supreme Court stepped in. And before we go there, did you know that sometimes the governor who acts on behalf of the president refuses to dissolve the assembly even when the chief minister loses support? And at other times, the governor quickly dissolves it. So let's understand this confusing situation. Imagine you're the governor of a state and chief minister walks in and says, I have lost my majority, so I recommend dissolving the legislative assembly. Okay? So जैसे आप गवर्नर हो, आपके पास चीफ मिनिस्टर आते हैं, वो कहते हैं कि मेरे पास अब मेजॉरिटी नहीं है, तो आई रिकमेंड टू डिसॉल्व द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली. Now what should you do? In some cases, students, governors, they actually accept the advice, and in past also we have seen that they dissolved the assemblies. Okay, like in Kerala 1970 and in Punjab 1971. But in other cases they refused. They kept the assembly in place and tried to form a new government, like in Uttar Pradesh 1968, Madhya Pradesh 1969. So clearly there was no consistency. It looked like that the governors were making decisions not on principle but on political convenience. जब उनको मन करे तो उस हिसाब से. So this actually led to a lot of mistrust in the system. And that's why we needed the courts to step in and set rules for the same. Okay? So in a historic judgment came from the Supreme Court in S.R. Bomai case. Very, very important. S.R. Bomai case. This actually changed everything. कोर्ट ने इसमें क्या कहा? सी, प्रेसिडेंट्स रूल कैन ओनली बी यूज्ड इन अ केस वेयर अ रियल ब्रेकडाउन ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल मशीनरी इज देयर, नॉट जस्ट पॉलिटिकल फाइट. ऐसा नहीं होगा क्योंकि आप सामने वाली पार्टी ऑपोजिशन की है और उसने स्टेट गवर्नमेंट में बनाया है तो चलो जी इसको डिसमिस कर दो. नो, अगर एक्चुअल में, रियल में, सच में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन मशीनरी ब्रेकडाउन हुआ है तभी प्रेसिडेंट रूल इंपोज हो सकता है. And moreover, court also ruled that law and order problems are not enough to dismiss a government. And if the president's rule is imposed, the legislative assembly should not be dissolved immediately. It can only be kept in suspended animation. ऐसा नहीं होगा तुरंत डिसॉल्व कर दिया. टाइम देना होगा कि अगर कोई और पार्टी है जो मेजॉरिटी बना सकती है उसको फिर टाइम दिया जाए. ओके, एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली, judicial review is allowed. Okay, judicial review. Judicial review का मतलब क्या है कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट एंड हाई कोर्ट, they can check whether the president's rule was imposed fairly or not. Okay, so thanks to this judgment, many future impositions of president's rule, like in बिहार 2005 में, या फिर उत्तराखंड में 2016 में, अरुणाचल प्रदेश में 2016 में, they were actually struck down by the courts as they claimed it to be unconstitutional. So courts became the watchdogs of Indian democracy. Okay, now you might be thinking that once president's rule is imposed, how does it end? See, if fresh elections are held and a party wins majority, they form the new government and president rules end. But if an existing group of MLAs comes together and they prove that they have majority and they can form a new government too, then also president rule ends. Okay, so this is exactly what's happening in Manipur right now. The assembly is still in suspended animation, but it is not dissolved. So if the 10 MLAs, they can gather enough numbers and prove to the governor that they can form a stable government, then president's rule can be revoked and a new government can take charge. Okay, so this keeps the democratic spirit alive and avoid unnecessary elections. Okay students, तो ये हो गया प्रेसिडेंट रूल के रिगार्डिंग फुल टॉपिक, फुल कवरेज. ऑल राइट, एंड मणिपुर में क्या हो रहा है? So as students, it is very important to understand these systems because it helps us become better citizens who not only gonna vote one day but we will also become maybe part of this government machinery. So next time you hear about president's rule in news, you'll know exactly what it means, how it works, and why it matters. Okay, so students, that's all for today. If you like this episode, do share it with your classmates and teachers, and let's keep learning together and making sense of the news. Okay, until next time, bye bye. Jai Hind.